I grew up in a tiny farming village where nothing ever really happened. If you sneezed on one end of town, someone on the other end would say, "Bless you." That's how small it was. At the edge of the village lived an old couple named Thomas and Eliza. They were farmers, had been for as long as anyone could remember. They didn't have children, didn't attend village meetings. People said they were strange, too quiet, too private. But they were kind. If your cow got loose, Thomas would help you find it. If your harvest was poor, Eliza would quietly leave a sack of potatoes at your door before sunrise. They never asked for thanks. When I was about 10, a storm hit the village harder than anyone expected. Lightning split the sky, and sometime in the night, Thomas and Eliza's old wooden barn caught fire. By the time the rain stopped, the barn was gone. Everyone rushed over in the morning, expecting chaos. Animals dead, the couple crying, shouting, blaming the storm. But Thomas and Eliza just stood there holding hands, watching the smoke rise from the ashes. That was the first time I ever saw the village go quiet around them. Over the next few weeks, something strange happened. People started helping them rebuild. Not because they asked, because they didn't, but because it felt wrong not to. Neighbors who had ignored them for years suddenly showed up every morning. Later, my father told me the rest. Decades ago, during a famine, Thomas and Eliza had sold almost everything they owned to keep several village families fed, including mine. They never spoke of it, never reminded anyone. The barn was rebuilt by the end of summer. Bigger than before, stronger. Thomas passed away the following winter. At his funeral, the entire village showed up. Even people who had moved away came back. After Thomas was buried, Eliza kept farming alone for 3 more years. When she died, she left the land to the village, not to be sold, but to be shared. Today, that land feeds dozens of families. And whenever someone asks why the fields at the edge of the village are called the Quiet Farm, the older folks just say, because that's where the kindest people live.